Heyo, welcome back. Zenpuck here. Another day without a care in the world. Today's question comes from a friend of mine who asked, what do I think of crypto? Excellent question, as this is the fad of the last, 2 or 3 years? Gotta love fads. I'm guessing for the average viewer, you want to know about crypto because you're like, hey, I heard people can get rich super quick on that. Is that true? The answer is yes. Like any fad, some people definitely make money off of it. Okay, I'm not denying that at all. So those stories, those anecdotal stories about people, who just through luck of the draw or whatever reason have become millionaires, fabulously rich millionaires, not just regular single digit millionaires through crypto, right? That does happen, but the question is, do you think that's going to happen to you? Okay, so let's be clear. Once you read about a trend in the newspaper, that ship has sailed. Most of the time, I would say 99% of the time, if you've read about it in the papers, that ship has sailed. Okay, it's different if you hear it from a friend, but the problem with investing on a tip from a friend is they may be scamming you, or they may be scammed themselves. So the validation that comes with a major media outlet means that the trend is already well on its way, right? Probably on the descent rather than the ascend. But back to the question at hand, right? What do I think about crypto? Here's the thing. I'm not against fads, okay? If you want to invest in crypto, uh, let me rephrase. If you want to put money into crypto, go for it. But only put into an amount of money that you would bet on a roulette table, okay, in Vegas. So if you're the kind of person that is totally okay with betting your, say, your entire net worth on the roulette table, go see a therapist, by the way. If you're willing to do that, you've got mental issues. Please don't do that, okay? For the rest of you, I would say you could invest any amount of money that's part of your, nice to have budget, okay? Think about what that means to you, right? Do you spend your, you know, extra money on clothes that you don't need, or maybe to go eat a nice restaurant, or take an extra trip to see family and friends, or take a beach vacation to Hawaii? Money that you would use on that, you could use on crypto if you'd like, right? The problem is with crypto or anything that I wouldn't even call investment. I would just call speculation. Okay, it's okay to speculate occasionally because, in the same sense that I would never say, hey, you should never play the lottery, because that's pure gambling slash speculation, right? The problem is that the returns are so great that sometimes people feel justified, speculating. So it's okay to speculate as long as you don't mind if the value of your speculation goes to complete zero. Okay, zero, right? You put in $100, it goes to zero. If you're not okay with that, then don't use that money. Okay. Like I said, think about it like a roulette table. You bet red or black. The roll doesn't go your way, you go away empty-handed, right? Road does go your way, you get a bunch of money, right? It's a gambling mentality we're talking about for something like crypto. Now, for me personally, I have never had any cryptocurrency, so I can't say I'm an expert on the subject. I did do some research into it maybe like 2 years ago when this whole thing was blowing up in the papers. Look, I'm not I'm a regular guy. I'm not immune to, whatever's in the papers, right? The thing is, I'm a pretty cautious investor, so I was trying to do my research, and then I'm like, oh my god, I'm literally, every day that I don't put money into it, the price just keeps going up and up. That's when it hit me, right? If I'm so afraid of like waiting a day or a week or a month for this investment, then this investment really isn't for me, right? It's just speculation because I am a long-term investor, right? Anything I buy, I'm gonna hold forever, essentially. That's my general investing philosophy. Okay, so this idea that You put some money into an alternative investment like Bitcoin and then sell it when it doubles or triples or quintuples or whatever. It's not for me, okay? For the same reason why I don't do that with individual stocks either, right? Because I could do all the research I want about when I want to get into any position, either stocks or Bitcoin. But if I'm trying to make money by selling it, somewhat later on, the problem is like, am I doing the same level of research every day, every week, every month from now on that same position, like over and over again? That just sounds like a job, right? That's not what I'm into, okay? So, the idea of get rich quick is really, it's revolting to me, okay? Because, to be honest, if you look at how people use their money, the people that made their money super quickly, like lottery winners and some professional athletes, they're the ones that loses it, because if you make any amount of money super quickly or through an inheritance, right? Because you didn't actually make the money, you didn't go through the troubles of making, working for that money, the money doesn't feel the same to you. Psychologically, it feels like something bonus, so you should just blow it all on something that you don't normally care about, right? Like, and that's a terrible mentality, and that's why people who win the lottery tend to go bankrupt at a higher rate than people who didn't win the lottery. It's kind of a ridiculous thing to think about, okay? So same with crypto, right? If you're looking for a get-rich-quick scheme, that's just the wrong mentality, and I wouldn't suggest you go into it at all. On the other hand, if you're a futurist and you simply think that decentralization is the way of the future, and you believe in blockchain, and you've done all the research, the reality is, there's differences between blockchain and actual Bitcoin and all the individual digital currencies. That's a whole other topic, right? But my point is, it's a real giant rabbit hole in terms of what you can learn about digital currency or crypto in general, right? If you're willing to put in like all your free time for months and maybe years at a time, that's different, right? Then you're investing for the future, right? If you're willing to do that level of work, hey, kudos to you, right? That's something that I personally am not willing to do. Again, I just had a regular job for my entire career and I retired early. So, do you need to do Bitcoin? No, you don't, okay? To me, people who are super hung up on getting rich on Bitcoin is just feeling very opportunistic, right? And that's dangerous because if that's what you believe, like if you're constantly trying to gamble at all in the hopes of a giant payday, what's going to happen is that, yes, occasionally you will win, right? Let's say you're one of the lucky ones, you will win. But we have this self-reinforced kind of like mentality trap too, right? If you did win through Bitcoin, you're going to think, my God, I'm a genius, or I'm the luckiest person on the planet, and you're just going to keep taking these chances, okay? Because it's the same thing as when people go into a casino. When they win money, they don't stop, right? Because they think, why? I'm on a hot hand, right? They don't stop until they lose it all. And when they lose money, they keep pouring more money into it because they think they can get back to even. Same with Bitcoin. If you happen to be one of the ones that did really well, if you did well, you're going to keep playing and rolling this dice, okay? And if you don't understand the fundamentals and what you're actually investing in, right, if you're just one of the ones following a trend, then I guarantee you it is inevitable that you will lose all your money, okay? And it doesn't have to be like, hey, I got money from crypto and I'm going to lose all my money in crypto. I'm talking about a mentality trap, right? You could have made all your money in crypto and you felt really lucky. You're like, you know what? No more crypto, okay? But because you were successful, you're one of the few that succeeded in getting rich quick in this scenario, it is inevitable that you will take similarly risky investment ideas in the future. Okay? It's almost guaranteed because you won once in the lottery of crypto investing, right? So you're going to feel really good about yourself. You're going to keep plowing into riskier investments until you luck out again. Okay? That's just a different philosophy from me. I'm a slow and steady type of investor. I invest for the future. I buy and never ever sell. Okay? Real easy to follow. So this is just different for me, right? So would I invest in crypto? Yes, maybe for me, 10K is I'm very comfortable losing the entire value of it, right? I don't know what that amount is for you, but whatever that amount is that you will happily lose. Like, I'm not saying you won't be pained if you lose some amount of money. It's just like if I lost 10K tomorrow, I'm not gonna feel good, right? But I'm also able to shrug it off relatively easily, right, for that amount of money. So whatever that amount is to you, feel free to speculate with. But just understand, crypto for most people is pure speculation, not an investment. Okay, not saying that the returns can't be great, just saying understand what you're doing. If you are okay with speculation, then go for it. Good day.